Hi everybody, welcome to Steelers Live. I am Missi Matthews, and we are now officially 1 week away from the 2021 NFL Draft. We will talk about that and much more coming up. But first, some team news. The Steelers announcing this week they have signed Coach Tomlin to a 3-year contract extension, something we typically seen done closer to training camp. But the Steelers, with Kevin Colbert's announcement about his contract extension and Coach Tomlin's, all happening prior to this upcoming draft. As I said, a 3-year contract extension that will take Coach Tomlin through at least the 2024 season, and this will mark his 15th year as the Steelers head coach. He released this statement saying, quote, "I am extremely grateful for this contract extension and want to thank Art Rooney II and everyone in the organization for the support in my first 14 seasons. We have a goal of winning the organization's 7th Super Bowl championship, and I couldn't be more enthusiastic about this upcoming season." Yesterday, the NFL owners across the league met virtually once again and approved some new rules that will take place for this upcoming season. One of them is just an experiment, and that is about the onside kicks. There's a few to go over in terms of ones that were proposed by the competition committee, others by clubs, but the one about the onside kicks, it would help make it easier for the kicking team to recover. That's something that has been below the levels that owners have liked. That, again, is a 1-year experiment. One that I think everybody, fans, media, and owners, players will like: the elimination of overtime in the preseason. Also, some expanded communication between the booth and officials on the field, along with several others. But the one that fans seem to really like, that we've seen on social media, was presented by the Kansas City Chiefs, and that is to expand the jersey number options for certain positions. So here you see where the numbers are allowed to fall now. Could we see some famous players, popular players, changing their jersey numbers? That's something that we'll have to see how that shakes out. But they said due to COVID and the expanded practice squads last season, they needed some more numbers to help out in terms of the positions and what was allowed. So the draft, as I said, 7 days away, getting excited for next Thursday night. And of course, it won't be fully virtual, taking place in Cleveland this year, so that is exciting. Let's review the Steelers' 8 draft picks that they have coming up. First, the 24th overall pick in round 1. They have 3 in the top 100, 2 in the 4th. They don't have a pick in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, and then 2 in the 7th round. And as always, we are excited to bring you some expansive coverage with some awesome guests. That's coming up next Thursday night at 7 p.m., our Steelers Draft Countdown show. You can catch it on all of the Steelers digital and social media platforms, so make sure you tune in for that. And Mike Prisuta, as always, will be joining me after the picks on day 1 and day 2 for instant analysis, press conferences, lots of live things to break down who the Steelers will select to be wearing the black and gold next. Also, a date the NFL released was the date of May 12th. That's when we will know the Steelers 2021 schedule. Always exciting to know what life will be like in terms of when and where everyone is playing, what primetime games, how many. So that will be happening next month on May 12th. That is going to do it for this edition of Steelers Live. Thanks as always for joining me. We'll see you next week as we prepare for the NFL Draft. Have a great night, everybody.